Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Dyson here, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about the most anticipated games of November 2024. There's not as many this time, so hopefully I can get through it pretty quick, but at the time of this recording, a couple games are already out. Some of them are about to be out, like literally day of the release of this video. I wanted to get out earlier, but didn't get a chance to, unfortunately, so we're just going to go ahead and make it, and oh well. So first up is Metal Slug Tactics, which came out on November 5th, 2024. It released for the PlayStation 4, PS5, Switch, Xbox One, PC, and Xbox Series X. Metal Slug Tactics is an action indie RPG strategy game, and I'll read the synopsis here, summary, whatever. Metal Slug returns with an exciting new chapter in its storied universe. Dive deep into a unique blend of the iconic run-and-gun action, now reimagined as a dynamic tactical RPG with roguelike twists. Metal Slug Tactics seamlessly weaves the charm and uniqueness of Metal Slug into the tactical game genre. Immerse yourself in the dynamic battles that have become the Metal Slug hallmark, but from a fresh perspective. Strategically build your adrenaline bar to unleash powerful super attacks. After every confrontation, earn valuable war experience to unlock new weaponry and perks, enhancing your team's prowess. I played the other Metal Slug games, so it's anticipated by a lot of people. I wouldn't say it was anticipated by me or anything like that, but I'll probably in the future get it whenever I don't have a lot of games to play, which I do have a lot of games to play. It's probably just going to be added to my backlog of games to play. But yeah, I mean, I can see why it's anticipated. I mean, I do want to play it. It's gonna be a while. Up next, we have Planet Coaster 2, which released on November 6th, 2024. It came to PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X. It is a simulation, management, building, business strategy game. I believe there's single player and multiplayer for this, and I believe there's cooperative and cross-platform and things like that. I know I have some family members older than me, like aunts and uncles and stuff, who played the roller coaster tycoons, Planet Coaster, just all these different tycoon games and coaster games that they just absolutely love. So I can see why it's anticipated, and it's probably all by people my age, maybe older. I bet there's some people who are younger who actually enjoy this series, but I'm going to go ahead and read the summary now. Dive into the thrilling world of Planet Coaster 2. Construct the theme park of your dreams with an intuitive piece-by-piece building system as you meticulously craft and customize every aspect of your park like never before, down to the smallest detail. From towering roller coasters to spectacular twisting water slides, let your imagination reach new heights to delight and thrill your guests. In Planet Coaster 2, take your park to the next level by adding incredible water attractions that will truly make a splash. From meandering lazy rivers to adrenaline-pumping wave pools, looping flumes to exhilarating water coasters. You'll have everything you need to create the ultimate coaster and water park paradise. Discover a vast array of exciting new rides, themes, and scenery pieces to make your amusement park truly unique. Whether you're aiming for a mysterious mythological land or a dazzling deep-sea world, there's something for every aspiring park manager to explore with extensive and new customization options. Okay, yeah, that sounds very in-depth. Lots of stuff going on, so I can see why it's anticipated, and I did just watch a little trailer. I think it was the pre-order trailer, and it reminds me of watching my aunts and uncles play Roller Coaster Tycoon and stuff like that. So yeah, but with way better crazy graphics, and it actually looks really good. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this I can see why. I can see why it's anticipated. And next is Mario and Luigi Brothership, which released November 7th, 2024, which is today. The time of the recording is today, for the Nintendo Switch exclusive, because Mario game. I'm pretty excited about this one. This one's anticipated by both a bunch of people and myself. It's an action-adventure RPG and platformer. I love the Mario and Luigi series because it's, a lot of turn-based combat, lots of crazy spectacle, combo moves and team, buddy co-op battle things, moves that you can do, super moves and stuff like that. It's always insane. I've played them all, and they're all great. I love them all. They're, of course, there's some that are better than others, but I'd say when I was younger is when I played stuff like Superstar Saga, and then when I was older is when I finally played. I got back into it and played the rest of them, but Superstar Saga was the main one I played when I was a kid. I was older before I went back and played all the other ones. And I mainly got mainly just because Paper Jam is why I got back into the series, because I'm a big Paper Mario fan. I was like, oh, there's one with Mario and Luigi. I'm like, Paper Mario's with Mario and Luigi? That's awesome. So I got it, and then I decided to play the rest too, because I love the series so much. But let me read the summary real quick. The brothers return for an adventure on the high seas. Set sail with Mario and Luigi on Ship-Shape Island, part ship, part island, and journey through the vast world of Concordia. Launch out of Ship-Shape's cannon to visit, explore, and quest your way through islands that range from tropical rainforests to bustling cities. Meet new friends along the way like Connie and Snatlet, who's definitely not a pig, and encounter familiar faces from the Mushroom Kingdom like Peach and Bowser, who may help you on your journey. You'll have to rely on Mario and Luigi's brotherly bond to succeed. Use Bros moves to get past obstacles while you explore, and powerful Bros attacks in a dynamic twist on turn-based combat. You'll need every edge this brothership will give you to save the day. And just that summary alone and all the gameplay and trailers I've already watched make me super excited for this. Unfortunately, don't know if I'm getting it right away. There's a couple of games that have come out that I'm going to have to probably ask for like Christmas. And so over there... wow, that was bad. Got tongue-tied there. And so far, they're both Switch games, which is The Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom, and now Mario and Luigi Brothership. So, my family is more likely to buy me Switch games than any other games for some reason. So, I'll save them for Christmas ideas. Up next is a game called Slitterhead, which releases, at the time of this recording, tomorrow, November 8th. 2024. It is releasing for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the PC, Xbox Series X, and PlayStation 5. I had not heard about this game until I was doing research on anticipated games for this month, and it's pretty anticipated. I was like, wow, okay, well, and that's the main reason I found it, because it is actually anticipated. It is an action-adventure game, and from the looks of it, possibly horror, I'm not sure. That's just what any promotional material for it that I've seen, that's the vibe it gives me. I haven't watched any trailers or anything like that, unfortunately, so I'm going to read the summary, and that's as far as I'm going to get into it, probably, unfortunately. But yeah, let's look at it. Set in the densely clustered streets of Kalong, filled with obscurity and chaos, this battle-action-adventure game casts players as the Hioki, an entity devoid of memory and physical form. His only motive is to eradicate the monstrous beings known as slitterheads, crawling around the city, disguising themselves as humans. Okay. Roaming the vibrant, neon-lit cityscape, players must seek out allies among humans known as rarities, infiltrate and track dangerous organizations, and engage in battles harnessing the power of blood. As the suspenseful drama unfolds, delve into the mystery behind Hioki's existence and the appearance of the Slitterheads. Okay, honestly, not gonna lie, that summary sounds pretty dope. So I'm probably gonna watch the trailer after I'm done with this recording, but yeah, I can see why it's anticipated. I mean, that summary alone was cool, and the promotional material, like I said, kind of scary looking, not like terrifying or anything like that, but it's like uh-oh, obviously some possessed shit, and that's what I just read. Possessed things are happening, so, or that's what it sounds like. Maybe not possessed, but things pretending to be human, some uncanny valley kind of weirdness and uh-oh stuff. But yeah, if you're looking forward to it, then hey, it's out today. Go try it. Go have fun. Up next is Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake, which is coming out November 14th, 2024. That's one of my best friend's birthdays, yay. And it is coming to PC, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, and the Nintendo Switch. I have only ever played Dragon Quest Builders, I believe, and I've seen the other Dragon Quest games, and they all always look intriguing, but I know I just play too many games. I don't know if I'll ever actually play one. But, so it's not anticipated for me, but I understand why it's anticipated for others. It's an RPG. Like it should be obvious what it is. It's a remake. I'd hope people know what this is. I knew what it was, and I've never, like I said, I never played a Dragon Quest game, except for Builders. So, let's read the summary. Let's see what it's all about. Years ago, the great hero Ortega bid farewell to his wife and child as he set off on a quest to defeat the villainous archfiend Baramos. Ortega failed his quest, and Baramos still threatens the world. Now on their 16th birthday, Ortega's only child is summoned by the king of Alejan and entrusted with a mission of the highest import to take on Ortega's quest, vanquish Baramos, and save the world. Stunning HD 2D visuals fuse pixel art with 3D graphics, bringing players into the world of Dragon Quest III, like never before. Along with an improved and modernized UI and other quality of life improvements, a refined take on the classic turn-based battle system, featuring new animations, additional improvements such as the adjustable battle speed and auto battle setting, and more. Deep exploration of a vast world map with an abundance of rich and captivating locations to discover, challenging players to overcome many unexpected encounters during the journey. okay. Yeah, I mean, sounds good. Dragon Quest games always look good, and I kind of like the whole mixing in some 3D things, and of course quality of life stuff's always great. So if I ever play one, maybe I'll do like remake plays. And also, that's a cool story. It's like, oh, the hero failed. Well, guess what? Their kid gets to deal with the problem now. Good stuff. Good stuff. And next is Lego Horizon Adventures, coming out November 14th, 2024, same day as Dragon Quest III Remake. It's coming to the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and PC. This is anticipated by both many people and myself, mainly because, I mean, I do like the Horizon series. I'm not like the biggest fan of it or anything like that, but I do like it, and I like the developer, Guerrilla Games. They make a lot of good stuff. Horizon games are good. I'm a big Killzone fan. Killzone was great. And anything that they make or have their hands on or anything like that. And I don't know if they actually developed this one or not. But I would assume that they had something to do with it, being that it's, their IP. I guess more PlayStation's IP, mainly. I don't know. Is Guerrilla Games owned by Sony or PlayStation? I don't know. But it's an action-adventure, fantasy, sci-fi, post-apocalyptic RPG. And it does look like Guerrilla is a developer on here from the list of stuff I just read. So yay, Guerrilla is dope. Let's go ahead and read the summary. In a future where giant mechanized beasts roam a landscape reclaimed by nature and humans live in primitive homes, an ancient evil seeks to destroy the world. Join Hunter Aloy as she leads a colorful crew of heroes on a quest to save the meadows, forests, and mountains of Earth from a man called Helis, who leads a gang of sun worshippers that follow an ancient evil shrouded in mystery. Dive into a thrilling adventure alone or with friends with couch co-op or online play. Customize your home in true LEGO style and uncover stunning secrets from Aloy's mysterious past along the way. So, cool. Yeah, I mean, it sounds good, and I'll eventually get it. I want to get it right away, but not going to. I got too many other games to play, like I mentioned earlier, so yeah. And I'm excited. Up next is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Comes out November 19th, 2024. It is coming to the Xbox Series X and PC. Of course, it is a simulation game where you're flying planes and other flying things and things like that. So, yeah, I mean, from anything I've read about it, there's lots of it's like the latest technology in simulation, cloud stuff, machine learning, a lot of up graphics, and just a lot of sophisticated stuff. It's very immersive, and I know the other ones are pretty awe-inspiring and immersive. So I'd assume so is this one. It's probably going to be insane. So yeah, if you want to be a pilot but don't want to have the danger of crashing an airplane because you're afraid you're not great at it, then here you go. You can play this. I'm not going to read the summary because the summary is pretty much what I just said, everything I've already read about it, so I don't want to read the same stuff I already talked about. So yeah, if you like flight simulator games or just simulator games in general, yeah, you'll probably enjoy this. And up next is a game that might be the most anticipated game I've seen yet since I started making these videos a few months ago. From the site and stuff that I use, there's a lot of people who have hit the little bell for like notifications about the game and stuff like that on the site that I'm looking at. And I look at other sites too and things too, but this one specifically has like over 1,000 notification clicks. A lot of the anticipated games I'm looking at have anywhere from 200 to 500 usually. And for this to have double the high end that I normally see is pretty bonkers. And that is Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. Not Chernobyl. So there we go. It comes out November 20th, 2024 to the Xbox Series X and PC. And let's see what it is, because I don't actually know what it is. It's an action-adventure, first-person shooter horror game. Okay. And I've at least heard of Stalker, but I didn't know what it was. And sorry for that click. I didn't mean to do that, but I did it. Alright, let me read this synopsis. It's a pretty long one. After a second catastrophic explosion in 2006, the Chernobyl exclusion zone underwent a drastic transformation. This hostile environment, now home to fierce mutants, lethal anomalies, and battling factions, poses immense survival challenges. Despite the dangers, the zone's allure lies in its valuable artifacts, drawing numerous adventurers known as stalkers. These individuals risk everything to seek fortune or uncover the hidden truths within Chernobyl's core. Assume the role of a solitary stalker navigating a photorealistic, seamless open world spanning 64 square kilometers within the radioactive zone. This diverse landscape showcases the post-apocalyptic setting from various perspectives. Journey throughout the zone, carving your path in a deeply branching epic narrative that lets you shape your destiny. Interact with members of different factions, deterring allies and enemies based on your choices. Engage in intense gunfights with a range of tactical enemies striving to outwit you. Select from over 30 types of weapons, each with numerous modifications, enabling you to create hundreds of unique and deadly weapon combinations. Okay. I mean, sounds good, and anything I've seen on it, I mean, it does look like it's gonna be a great game, so I can see why it's extremely anticipated. So, heck yeah, if you're looking forward to it, go enjoy it. Up next is a game called Nine Souls. Souls as an S-O-L-S. It comes out November 26, 2024. However, it was already released on PC, and that was in May, and that was before I started really making these videos, so did not know that, so we're going to go ahead and just... It matters for the other things, which are Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and the Switch. So if you wanted to play it on one of the other things and not PC, here you go. Here's Nine Souls. It is an action-adventure platformer, and apparently also a Souls-like. It says hand-drawn, stylized 2D. Okay, so that's a cool art style, and I saw the art style, and I do like it. Nine Souls is a lore-rich, hand-drawn 2D action platformer featuring Sekiro-inspired deflection-focused combat. Embark on a journey of Eastern fantasy, explore the land once home to an ancient alien race, and follow a vengeful hero's quest to slay the Nine Souls, formidable rulers of this forsaken realm. Okay, yeah, that synopsis sounds good, and it was nice and short. I like that. And up next is a weird one, because it doesn't actually have a release date, not an official one or anything like that. We've just been told that it's supposed to come out in 2024, but I don't know if that's true. I feel like it's going to be PS5 now, or it's just going to be like, surprise, it's out, or like a week before, it's just like, hey, guess what? In a week, this comes out. I don't know what's going on. And that is Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, so the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. So right now, there's a lot of people who think it's coming out this month. It's very anticipated. And since there's only a couple months left in 2024, I decided, you know what, I'll put it on this list as a maybe. Maybe it does come out in 2024. I don't know. I guess we'll see. And if you're not a Metal Gear Solid player or fan or anything like that, I'll read off the stuff about it. It's an action stealth game. Of course, it's a remake. I mean, it's a single-player game, and I'll read the synopsis too, so you kind of know what's going on. But man, Metal Gear is insane, and I do love it. But like, sometimes it's too crazy. But that's part of its charm. Anyways, dive into the enthralling origin story of the legendary operative Snake. In Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, explore the rich narrative that has become synonymous with the Metal Gear series. This pivotal installment boasts unparalleled graphics, deep stealth action gameplay, and a riveting storyline, drawing players back into the Metal Gear universe. Amidst the cover of darkness, nations secretly advance weapons with the potential to threaten mankind's very survival. In the heart of the unyielding jungle, a seasoned soldier must seamlessly blend stealth strategies with primal instincts to penetrate the enemy's fortress. Tasked with a dire mission to neutralize an apocalyptic weapon and avert the onset of the most devastating conflict in human history. And yeah, that's definitely 3 for you. And yeah, solid. This is definitely like... Yeah, it's a great origin story of Snake. That Metal Gear Solid 3 is incredible. So if you're expecting it this month, maybe it might be coming out. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. Just it might be coming out. So if you guys liked the video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You don't have to, but hey, tell me what your most anticipated game out of this list is, or if because there's a lot of other games, of course. It's just these are the ones that I found to be the most anticipated out of all the other list of games coming out in November. So if there's another game that I didn't say, maybe, you know, you can say, like, this is the one I'm looking forward to the most. The one I was looking forward to the most is definitely Mario and Luigi Brothership. I just love Mario and Luigi games. But unfortunately, I'm not getting any of the games that I was looking forward to anytime soon. Mario and Luigi Brothership probably be the one I get the soonest. And honestly, some of them sounded really good that I hadn't ever heard of, like Slitterhead, and like Stalker 2 actually sounded good, and then Nine Souls sounded good, and I'll eventually get Metal Slug. I'll eventually get it. I'll eventually play it. And honestly, Dragon Quest 3, when I watched a video on it, it looked pretty good. I've always thought that about Dragon Quest games, though. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and toodaloo.